Okay, what is up, gamers? This is the very first after school podcast. We really don't know what we're doing because, like, it's the very first one. So we're just gonna talk about random shit. Yeah,
Nice.
Xbox 360, Disney Infinity.
Don't.
Xbox
Didn't even introduce
Less.
We're not cutting this out.
He cursed before he introduced us.
Oh boy. I
God.
say.
Look out! I told you, try not to cuss.
I don't even know what I said.
You said shit and fuck.
Shit, fucking come.
Okay.
This video is not.
One last try.
I'm gonna
One
say
last
what's up,
try.
gamers. I'm gonna say what's up,
No,
gamers.
we're continuing. This is too funny.
Yeah.
We started off something funny. We're gonna keep it.
Right, fine. Well, sorry to all you gamers. We can't say the wordy nerds anymore. So,
Just don't listen with your parents. And parents, please don't listen.
yeah, please don't
This
listen.
is
Yeah.
we have
Mom.
our
Alright, Disney Infinity. I have Sully right here with like a rubber band wrapped around his hand.
Mark Allen, that's copyrighted.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm
This-
kidding. I think a
I
character.
was about to say.
I don't think a
A
name can be
character can't
copyrighted.
be fucking.
Yeah, no.
A character.
Yeah.
A character can't be copyrighted.
I was
No.
about to say.
It can be
Here's
an original
Sully here with
character, but I don't think a
his
character can be
freaking
copyrighted.
pink polka dot blue looking head.
Can I please do the intro?
No, it's too
Alright,
late. You can do it next week.
Yeah.
Fine.
Next week.
I'm
We do one once a
I'm
week, or we can do it
I'm
like
Luke.
one.
All right, who wants to know my driver's license, social security number? No.
Yeah, maybe don't do that.
Xbox 360, Disney Infinity. I'm gonna do like a
Let us
voiceover
introduce
walkthrough.
ourselves.
Oh yeah. This is Luigi's Bitis, and this is Mr. Oreo Eater.
yeah,
I'm
hi.
Luigi. Okay,
I'm
retard.
AK Luke for me.
Okay, retard.
We can
Can't
say
say
the
that.
R.
Mascot
I'm
is my
gonna say
dog
the
in
R
about
word,
2
but I'm
minutes.
not gonna say the N word.
Retard.
Uh,
Can you say the N word? Just the
No,
N-word?
no.
No. Can you say N word?
You can
yes.
say N word, because they don't know which N word.
We could be talking
We're
about
talking about the country, okay? God.
Okay, yeah, sure.
yeah.
All right, Polaroids.
Polaroids.
We got off topic. Off
Why are we
topic from
talking?
Disney Infinity because I kind of ran out of ideas for that. Well, I have an old Polaroid that takes film, so I'm gonna pour some
It's been
film on
less
my
than
ass.
a minute. How did you run out of ideas for Disney Infinity in less than 1 minute, Mark Allen?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Disney Infinity.
We're so bad at this.
What's the dude from Nightmare Before Christmas? Who's the long, skinny,
Jack Frost.
elongated dude?
I don't know.
Jack
Shut up, let me
Frost.
look him up.
We'll call him Jack Frost right now. All right, I was Jack Frost the other day. I was playing on like the sandbox mode.
Jack Skellington.
Jack Skellington.
Okay, we were close. We said Jack Frost, but I made this thing, and this dude. I forgot that I had these little
Oh, you're about
chips
to say
here.
the
Like,
word.
listen, they sound like casino chips. Now,
Satisfying.
I have backpack. I have the elephant from Tarzan. I have the Phineas and Ferb texture pack. I have a helicopter from. Alright, I got some kind of dragon gun, and I got Lilo and Stitch. I have Sully.
Jesus.
Wow.
Hey,
I got. Oh god, I think my dog's about to piss on my fucking foot.
no!
Oh my god.
Stop him! Stop him, Mark Allen!
Just poke his pee.
Please!
Poke his pee and it won't pee.
Luckily, it's a she, so it doesn't have a pee.
Okay.
Poke that.
Back
Can
in
we
Disney
talk about-
Infinity.
No, people don't care about Disney.
We're done with
Infinity,
Infinity,
Mark
Mark
Allen.
Allen.
Can we please talk about conspiracy theories?
Conspiracy theories. Okay. What do you
Yeah.
want to start
Bill
off
Gates
with?
is a Nazi.
Alex
Sorry,
Jones.
Don't
is
say
a
that.
god.
That's slander. He did
sorry.
not say that. That is not true.
God.
Anything.
I
Okay.
didn't say I said that. I said Bill Gates is a Nazi. Did I
Okay.
say that?
Anything said in like the next, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe is not true. This is complete fiction. We are writing a book, and these are the
Yeah.
characters
No,
that
we
are
have
in that
physical
book.
evidence from Bill Gates.
Mark Allen. Okay,
no.
he's saying
Mark
one of the
Allen?
major plot
Oh.
points in our book.
Sure.
Okay, he's saying the major plot point in our book
Yes.
If you don't
We have
want
a
to hear
book.
about our book, quote unquote, skip to
The Nazi of Bob Gates.
like
That's his
It's
father.
about 10 minutes. or
15.
whatever.
I don't know. Yeah,
I
sure,
know.
15.
So Alex Jones, the meme that Alex Jones chased after the fake and fraud, the coward. that was the most beautiful scene I've ever.
Oh my god, I hated that guy.
Alex
I
Jones?
absolutely
How do you
that
hate
guy.
Alex
no,
Jones?
No, the
Okay, I was about to say.
freaking the guy
guy
with
he
like
chased after.
the cheap ass beard. I'm sorry for saying ass, but ass is a donkey, okay? That weird hat, and he says fake or fraud, and I'm like,
Sounds like a
MF.
TV show.
I'm yeah.
Fake or fraud.
Fraud.
Freaking fraud.
God damn it.
So do you guys think that they're actually turning the freaking frogs gay?
Holy shit. My
Like-
dog is walking on its front paws. It's
Kill it! Kill it!
Being possessed by
Hurry.
Alex Jones.
Alex
Jesus.
Jones is inspecting
He's
the dog
listening.
thoroughly.
Like,
Oh, wait, I mean demonetize. Not the KILL word. Demonetize.
Oh, shoot, yeah, you're right.
this is just a mess.
The
This is
dog's
a mess.
going
I'm
to
sorry.
perish. It will die.
You mean demonetize?
It doesn't
That
matter.
D
We were
word
never
doesn't exist.
monetized in the first place, retard. As soon as
Alright.
you said the R word.
Okay, yeah, it's chewing on my foot. Yeah, okay, yeah. You
Okay,
can
we
chew on my
don't-
foot.
Stomp
we
the
don't-
dog.
There's no
Stomp
meat
the
there.
dog.
Um,
Mark Allen, stomp the dog.
No, I'm not stomping
Yes,
the dog.
stomp the dog.
I didn't even introduce
Stop.
myself.
Making a small brown stain.
If I saw that in my house, I'd stomp him and it was a small brown stain.
Oh,
I'm
dude,
pretty.
scares is great.
Also,
So,
don't.
Minecraft 3 Xbox 360 edition. What's different about the Xbox One?
Better quality.
There's
and
better,
it's
way
smoother.
better quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, don't say anybody's name from our school. That's just straight up not legal.
Yeah. No, we can't do that.
Well, now that you've said that,
Mark Allen, don't do it.
I mean, Bob is freaking.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you got it.
Go ahead.
Mhm. Okay, now my dog's gone. Oh god. Oh
Don't-
god.
It's fine.
Just let
Just
Just let it.
talk.
Just let it. Just let it.
If I find a poop stain underneath my bed, I'm
Just let
gonna
it
be
go.
absolutely
Just let it
pissed.
go.
It's
Just let it
poop
go.
shekels, Mark Allen.
Just let it go.
Poop shekels. Poop
Just let it go. Just let it go.
Alright. I feel like we should have like a. Oh my god, I forgot that I had ginger ale. Alright. Well, I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Alright, I'm gonna do
Jesus,
a
few mouse
vocal
clicks.
walkthrough. Okay.
There we go.
I'm gonna do a vocal walkthrough of Disney Infinity after I go take a.
No, nobody cares about Disney Infinity.
Okay, turning Xbox 360 on now.
Mark Allen,
Waiting for Martin.
I want to hear that sound.
please,
I want to hear that sound.
please.
The wire's stuck.
How bad
Please,
is your Xbox?
just throw me out.
Please kill me.
I'm a 6-year-old console.
From the year 2008, you haven't gotten rid of me.
Oh my
Please
god,
don't.
my.
If it hurts our ears, it'll probably hurt theirs.
Okay, let's try to get on conspiracy theories.
Okay, yes, I'm down for
Can I plug a series that
Bart
we are doing?
Simpson is confirmed a JoJo. His middle name is JoJo.
Yes,
that's a
his middle name's
conspiracy.
JoJo. But like, Suji, what do you guys think?
hmm
Do you guys think their aliens are real?
Probably. I mean, have you seen how far space goes? Oh,
Nice.
Mark Allen.
Mark Allen screen.
Mark Allen just.
No, I
There's a
had my
glimpse
head
into-
underneath my desk.
There's a glimpse into the world.
Half my.
Oh my god.
There's a glimpse of the actual real life world. We're totally
Okay,
not.
can you keep
If
your
you're
mic
watching
close to your
this-
mouth, please?
Project.
Markel,
If
please.
you're wa-
God.
I'm totally not
It's
robots.
fine.
Cut
It's
the
okay.
project,
It's,
cut the
no, it's
project.
okay. It's
This
okay.
is such a
It'd be
mess.
funny. It's funny.
This is
If you're
actually
watching
dumb.
this with your phone in your pocket, please rewind it like a good minute. It's
Oh
worth
my
it.
god. Hold
Markel,
on, should I
keep
tell
your
one of my
mic.
Xbox friends?
Markel,
Oh my
keep your
god!
mic
We're
away
talking
from your
about
mouth.
conspiracy theories.
Okay, but I have a lot of Xbox friends online that are invited me to a
So,
party.
like,
I
do you
want to
think, like, how
them.
big, what do you think's at the end of the universe?
Nothing. It goes on forever. It's like trying to
No,
find the
but
end of a circle. It's just not.
Oh, yeah. But like, come on, help me. Help me here. Help me,
Why
help
are
me
you
here.
typing? Please stop typing. What did he say? I can't even see.
He said poop speckles.
You didn't even say that. You said poop schmecklets.
I almost spit out my drink.
I'm sorry, my headset was on my keyboard. I was putting a hat on.
Your
Oh,
headset
God.
typed out poop schmecklets.
Oh my god!
Please
Hold on.
stop screaming. It's so
Stop
loud and
screaming.
unamusing.
God. Dude, this is such a mess. We need to restart.
Nope, it's we've been going on 10 minutes strong. It's 10 minutes long. No, 11 minutes
Oh my
33 seconds. How are we gonna
Okay.
make this an hour per week?
I don't know. Mark Allen, do your thing.
Dude, if we had all 6 of, everyone in here, you know how hectic that
That
would
would be a mess. That would be a mess. Oh, also, I forgot to say that if you want to have a question being answered in the podcast, we'll answer 3 questions per podcast every week. So, and
And I will probably be the only one that looks through the comments.
no, you won't.
I guarantee
Why-
you I will.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah.
So yeah, if you want your comment, or if you want to ask us anything, just leave a comment.
Mhm.
And yeah, we'll see it probably.
And Mark Allen, I swear to God, if you leave 3 comments that say, "Why are you so gay?"
I was thinking of wearing a mask. But nah, it's just gonna make the voice quality so bad.
Yes, please do
Why-
not wear a mask.
Mark Allen, can we please focus on the audio?
Alright, we're focusing, we're focusing.
Okay, Mark Allen, what did you want to talk about? Not Disney Infinity. We're not talking about Disney Infinity or any games.
Alright, Thanos! Alright, don't we have like all the colors of Thanos? Like,
Yes,
we
we
have
do.
the little mini bobbleheads.
Yeah, we
Alright. We
yeah.
need to officially put them together. When we got them at AnimeCon, were they all touching each other?
Yes, but
Doesn't
we need
work.
to give context because they have no idea what they're talking.
Well,
No.
wait.
Hey, turn on
April,
your
no.
ghost.
Okay.
Oh
my
god.
this dog's raping. It's raping. me,
Mark
guys.
Allen, can you please keep the dog down?
It's been down. It's
Put
just
that
making
dog
that noise
down.
so loud.
LeMayo, what if I just went?
As soon as you did that, you just stopped whining.
It's because I kicked her. I used my stand and I destroyed her.
Letting her gnaw on my feet. Alright.
We need to,
Alright,
we
back
need to
on topic.
prepare better next time.
Leave
dog
topics,
is underneath my bed.
please.
No, we know what to talk
Alright,
about,
topic.
but we
Alright,
can't
the Thanoses.
segue into it. We
The
can't
Thanoses.
segue into it right now
Where
because
we got
it's-
them?
I'm gonna
No.
segue into something. You know what I
Okay.
like? Chips. What's the best kind of chip? Don't say the brand.
Potato.
You're out.
Yeah.
You're out. You're out.
Potato. Nacho cheese are pretty good. They're pretty good.
I don't know. They smell like feet
Jalapenos.
though.
For some reason. No, they don't.
They
Actually, but you wouldn't be able to get this one without saying the name.
Yeah, the orange triangular shaped chips that have nacho cheese flavoring. I think we know what you're talking about, Luke.
Yes.
No,
No, I'm
if
talking
whoever
about
doesn't
another
know, then you're not from.
brand, off-brand flavored chips that are shaped like in shapes. They're in shapes. There you
Animal
go.
crackers.
Eat chips.
Animal crackers.
Yeah, animal crackers.
Is Animal Crackers a brand?
No, it's just the
No,
name of the
because
animals or the
yeah.
name of the thing.
Technically, I mean, they are kind of, they're, that's what they are. It's an animal, or it's a
Well,
cracker
look it
shaped
up.
into an animal. So,
Yeah,
I'm
that's the
looking it
name of
up.
the chip, or like technically the cracker, but
dude, we
No.
used to get those all the time, and like,
I
after
used to eat
school.
these now.
No, we always used to get them in after school, like when I was
Oh yeah.
like 5th grade. I meant kindergarten.
Yeah,
Okay,
should we whip out our
boomer.
DSs and play them? Fucking. Ow! Ow!
I'm trying to segue, but you guys are not good at this.
I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, sure.
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
We always used to get them in after school. I never really liked them. They were okay, but
They
they
were,
weren't
yeah.
that good.
They were very
I mean,
bland
I
and chewy.
I'd
Probably
rather
because they were
graham
from our
crackers.
Oh my god, that loogie sounded amazing.
That wasn't even a loogie. I just thought it'd be funny if I
Just-
added a wet sound to my cough.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
elementary school. Since we were already on that topic,
Yeah.
worst
yeah.
memory.
Yeah.
Oh
Worst
my
memory
god.
was- No, I'm going first. I've already
Okay.
said it. Worst memory of mine
My
was
dog's going in the
probably.
closet.
I'm sorry, but the person you called, it's a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but yeah, my dog.
Yeah,
Now my
we
dog's
told him
gay.
not. We told him he has ADD. He has very bad ADD, and we tried to tell him that try your best not to interrupt anybody. And
I was trying to say sorry.
Yeah.
not to interrupt, but-
and there he goes. So, yeah, sorry about that. He's our special friend.
Hi, I'm
That's 'cause
back. My
Duke
grandmother
calls
just came
him.
into my room and asked me what I wanted to eat, so I just decided to mute my mic.
Okay. Good.
So, the elementary school memories.
So my elementary school memory was when we were like at after school. We had like the whole after school on one slide, and we would do retarded stuff. And the slide was so dangerous because it was
Mhm.
so high up,
Mm-hmm.
and like
My god.
there was no railing. Like
I got
there
you.
was like a little bit. There was a little railing on the side, but that was about it.
It
Like
was like an inch
it
high.
was like a nub. Yeah, it was like a nub. And we were doing retarded stuff, so I decided to go on my feet. I thought that'd be pretty funny. So I go on my feet. About halfway down, I trip and like go over the side and face plant into the ground. And yeah, the next year we got a completely new playground. Yeah, and I remember going to the hospital. I mean, there was nothing wrong. I just went to work with my mom the same day because she had to come get me.
God, Markel,
and
please mute your mic.
Something.
We don't want to hear your dog.
my face was all beat up. Yeah, that was not fun. So what about yours?
Mine.
Mark Allen, do you have one? While Hunter thinks.
Oh
I
man,
have
this
two,
one's
and-
embarrassing.
Wait, can I quickly ask one question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, are you talking about the giant freaking yellow slide that
Yes.
was full of other two?
Yeah, of course,
Yes!
the yellow one.
I knew it!
Please stop being so loud.
Sorry.
We're having a civil conversation.
Please don't make that noise. That's trying to be human beings here, Mark Allen. Okay, so Mark Allen, do you have a
Anyway,
worst
that was my
memory?
grandmother. That was our special guest for this week. Okay, I guess
Okay, say yours.
mine or Mark Allen's.
Yours.
All right. I remember being a retarded, just absolutely special fourth grader. And you know those like boxes that we had to put our stuff in? I hear someone's mic
Like-
echoing. Luke, it's your mic.
Oh.
It's a very
Uh,
slight echo, but that's even worse. Okay, that's good. But do you remember those boxes in like 5th or 4th grade that we had to put our like papers in for every different subject or whatever?
Oh yeah.
I remember having the great idea. I was like, man, what if I? And then I started imagining like, okay, this is gonna sound retarded because I was never a superhero kid, but like, I was imagining like superheroes like going up to the boxes and like putting their paper in the box and then like rolling out as superheroes would do.
I see
was
where
like-
this is going.
Yeah, I really hate the fact that you do because I'm sure you were in my class. I don't know if you remember it.
I don't remember.
Okay. But anyway, I was like, man, what if I did a backflip on the ground to get away from the box like a superhero would do? And so I did that, and the teacher was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "Oh, that probably looks really stupid." So I blamed it on a girl who, quote unquote, pushed me from the box with such tremendous force that I did a backflip on the ground.
Oh my god. You said there was another one, or was that?
There was well, that was like the only truly embarrassing one, but there was one that there's a memory that I actually loved, and that was when a kid in like 3rd grade was running full speed and hit his face into a pole.
Dude, that was so funny.
He passed out on the spot.
It's
Hmm?
it's like that one Vine where all the people are playing basketball and the can pans over and the guy just boom. Another memory of in 4th grade, we're just gonna call him Michael. He so Hunter did not like Michael. He was annoying. So him and Michael got into a very heated argument.
Mark out, please.
Right. So, so, Michael goes over to Hunter's desk and completely just flips it over, just right there on the spot. Everybody's
What you're
watching.
talking about?
And
Yeah.
everybody's just looking there. Everybody's just looking at it, and Hunter's just on the ground, just like.
I wasn't on the ground. Okay, I
Well,
remember
you're
that.
Kind of on the ground. You're like on your knees.
No,
Caught
I was
yourself a little
not.
bit.
The desk was like leaning. I was that weird kid that
Oh, you
sat
caught
right next
yourself
to the wall.
wall.
So it slammed against the wall, and it was just kind of it caught itself on the wall.
Yeah, so he goes back and sits down, and then I don't remember what happened after that.
I
I remember
remember.
just like talking to him and just asking, "What the fuck? Why'd you do that?" I don't remember what he
You make
said
me
though.
mad,
It was like
don't
a long time ago. A long time ago.
I remember being like, "Well, thanks to this wall, I live," and then everyone just kind of saying, "Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
All right,
yeah. What's yours, Miguel?
yeah." What's your most embarrassing?
I have two.
Okay.
I'm about to beat a dog, so in
Look,
first
you
grade.
say that.
Actually, both of these are in first grade.
He's kidding.
We're gonna call her. It's the teacher. You guys know who your first grade teacher was?
Yes.
'Cause all of us had her.
Because we
but-
all had her.
Yeah, and she made us do stuff for her back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say
I'm
anything
glad that I
further.
wasn't one of those
but-
persons.
The
peoples.
second story is, I was one of those retards that always fell asleep. I fell asleep in every class, first all the way up to 8th grade. Haven't slept in like.
Wait,
Um,
you always what? Foes?
sleep.
Oh, I just heard foes. I guess you just. I guess
I
you
don't know what I meant. But first grade, we went out for recess. I used to like climb on that tire a bunch
Oh yeah, I
until the-
remember that.
until the tree was poisonous for some reason.
What?
And-
I don't remember that.
Remember, like they had to cover it with like police tape, and you couldn't play near it.
No.
I don't know.
I
but,
just
like-
remember all the teachers getting onto you for climbing it. That
Yeah.
was better.
I remember a kid who ate the leaves that came off that tree and never came back to our school. So that was
Maybe it was me.
Maybe
I
the
can't really
leaves-
remember.
maybe the leaves were
He
poisonous.
poisoned it.
But I went under the merry-go-round, and I'm just sitting there, just staring up in the sky, probably burning my eyes
Got an
out.
idea.
That's probably why I'm blind today. But I just pass out. I just straight up pass out on the merry-go-round, and then like I think it's like 20 minutes after recess, they finally realize that I was outside. She finally realized that I wasn't in the classroom, and I just woke up to see her face, and I was like, and then I'm hot. I'm like sweating because it was a metal freaking merry-go-round.
In the
I
summer.
remember how like it was just crappy. Yeah, we can say crap. All right, and
Mhm.
oh my god, I was sweating. I had like
What
red
grade?
marks.
Did you have
all
a
over-
heat stroke in like 3rd grade?
No. I'm about to.
So
Stay down.
stay down.
I remember.
I have a memory from 5th grade when
god.
we were, or like, I was having really trouble. Yeah, I was having a lot of trouble on this open book test, and everybody had finished it, and it was recess. Like first recess was like 15 minutes long, but I still wanted to do stuff. So I was like, and the teacher wasn't in there, so I was still doing the test. And I was like, "Hey, Jonathan, come over here and
I know what you're saying, but
what's the answer?" And so he tells me, and I remember like somebody going to tell on me. I don't remember who it was though.
I think I could probably tell
Uh,
you.
This
so
is
they
in
go
4th
to
grade.
tell the
wasn't it?
teacher, and they bring me and they bring me and Jonathan out into the hall,
Ooh.
and so
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
so yeah, I
Jonathan,
don't
what are you
remember if
gonna
I
do?
was crying or not, but I remember just telling her like I don't actually.
Okay,
I
I'll
don't
be right
remember
back.
what
My
I told
dog
her.
has her head stuck in my bed.
Okay. Go ahead. Continue.
Okay, it's okay.
You can mute her mic, Mariana.
Please mute your mic.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
I meant to mute my mic, but
I'm just gonna mute
keep
him.
whining.
Okay,
Sorry
continue.
for his
Tell me when
yelling.
he comes back.
We'll have somebody else on the podcast tomorrow or next week.
Tell
So
me when he
it'll
comes
be
back. I'll
more
mute
much
him.
more simple. Oh, he's back. Okay.
Okay, he's back.
So I just remember like I don't know if I cried or not. I think I did. And it turned out to be okay. I don't know what I told her, but it was very convincing. Whatever it was.
Okay, I have from you guys saying those stories. That brought up 2 back. Which the first one, I was in.
Fucking stop.
I don't know when this kid was in our class. The first time, because I know
Boba
he
Fett?
came back to our school. Yes, of course, it was Boba Fett.
But hey, we made
anyway.
a name for him, okay?
It might have been in like 1st grade or pre-K4 maybe, or kindergarten. I think it was in kindergarten actually.
I think it was kindergarten. If I know
And-
you're
Yeah, you might be. But that brought up a number memory. Thank you, Luke. And actually, that was the same kid. And it was a rainy day. And let's call him little Isaac over here. He was like, "Hey, come here." And I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "Get on the merry-go-round." And he got a bunch of people to start pushing it. And we were going really fast, and there was a bunch of people on it. And he goes, "Yeet!" And he pushes me off the merry-go-round, and I get a face full of dirt. And I was coughing that up for like a good hour, and I had tears streaming down my face. I was like, "Isaac, why would you do this?" And he was like, "Oh."
Oh no.
Why?
Oh, that brought up
He's a
another
vicious
memory of
Sparta
mine.
bitch.
In sixth grade, call him Kelvin. So Kelvin, he decides
I'm trying to
that
think
he's
of who you
gonna do something retarded, and he goes
I know
to
you're talking about.
he goes and gets Germex. He puts it on the ground in front of the door, and he just
Oh, wait.
poured it all around the door.
May I intervene? May I ask
Yeah.
one singular question?
Go ahead.
Was it when you were in my class? Or...
No,
No.
he was in my class.
I was in my class.
Okay.
So, he puts all the Germ-X on the ground and waits for the teacher. So I think he was getting a lot of anxiety about it because he jumps up and cleans it. But then you thought it was over, but no, it's not over. Kelvin goes over to the teacher's desk, gets a pair of scissors, sticks them in the and hopes it falls.
In the roof. In the roof.
Yeah, no, not the roof. It was like a ceiling tile. Everybody,
What's the difference?
it has. Yeah,
Our
everybody-
school doesn't have that good of a budget, Hunter.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
also-
He stuck them right in the ceiling tile. You know, those
Yeah.
school ceiling tiles.
Yeah, everybody, all
Yeah, we
schools
have multiple freaking pencils in one of the rooms. Can't remember.
Yeah. So it doesn't end up falling. The teacher doesn't. But if that fell, oh boy, what flavor? That would have been
It would have been pie. Pie.
no,
Don't
that
know.
would've
We shouldn't have done that.
funny.
No,
And another time, this is the last
Please
that
don't.
I recall. He got behind the door, and he waited for the teacher to come in. And so the teacher comes. She just stands there, like stands in the middle of the room talking to us or something. And he's like thinking like he's gonna hit her with the broom, and he just quietly walks to his desk. That was an amazing thing.
I remember being in like. Okay, I'm gonna tell this story from a third person point of view, so it's not sus.
Yeah.
So I don't get put back in 6th grade. It might have been like 5th. Anyway, so a guy named Hunter who was sitting miraculously in the same seat that I was, he leans forward and he goes, "Hey Aubrey, can you give me the answers to this?" And she was like, "Okay, sure." And so little old Hunter leans back in his chair just like that. And then the teacher walks in while she's writing the answers down on his paper.
Oh.
And I was like, stop.
Did you get caught?
Yeah, I remember I got in trouble, but I don't know how bad the trouble was.
Probably just got like.
Hold on, I'll be AFK for a little bit.
Okay.
Fucking dog. Fuck pizza.
Wait, dang, is he beat the dog?
I know for a fact
But
he
he's
just
just up there,
clapped
he's
his
actually-
hand.
His dog, he's just playing. He's not actually beating the dog. Peter, don't come. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So while Mark Allen's beating his dog, we can talk about maybe.
Oh, right. I just remembered. Sorry. I probably just scared someone. I remember in kindergarten. This is the story you probably thought I was going to go to, but I completely derailed my own train of thought by telling a story. And I remember the same kid who pushed me off the merry-go-round. Like, he bit, spit, pinched, hit almost everybody in that class. And so one day, 5-year-old me was like, "Okay, that's it." So I pinned him down to the ground and started wailing on him, according to my mom and teacher. So
just beating him.
he was going.
Oh.
And so that'll always. And he came back to our school. He came back to our school a few years later, and I was like, "Oh God, that's the same kid. I hope he doesn't remember." And he hasn't said anything about it.
Dude, that's. I've never actually punched anybody in my life because little old me, I don't.
We've said
Yeah.
"little" all too many times on this podcast. We gotta stop.
Oh, I did. How? I
Oh,
haven't even noticed.
Me and you combined have said "lil ol." That makes 5 times now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like
Do you want to talk about our It's kind of like saying "like" a lot.
yeah.
Do you want to talk about our my 8th grade, your 7th grade teacher? You know the one.
Yes.
Okay, good. You
Um,
can tell the story of how you freaking ran her off.
Uh, specify the time.
What do you mean by
Like when
time?
she gave the bonus point for that thing.
Bonus point for what thing?
I don't. What do you? I don't know what you're talking
Let's call her Miss Mistake.
about. Yeah, that's what she was. So this isn't actually me, but this is my brother. Okay, so he
No, who are
has
you
very
talking about? Wait,
no
wait, wait.
no no.
Here, I'll say it in chat.
Yeah, okay. Um, sorry for the yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that one. Okay.
yeah. So we were. This is actually my brother. This is why I hated her in the beginning. So my brother has very bad like dyslexia, I think, and he has really hard time like reading and stuff. So he had to take tests like orally, and the teachers would give it to him, like just like say the question, he would answer. So when he got to seventh grade, that particular teacher would not do that. So he failed every class he taught or she taught him. So he ended up going to a different school for a different reason though, but that had to have added on to it.
I didn't
But
even know he went to a different school.
yeah, he had to go to a different school.
Well,
No, they can't.
I remember she gave us work in class, and she was like, "Okay, here, do it." And she never explained how to do it, so I failed my 7th and 8th grade math, and I had to go to
Yeah,
summer school. And I'm
yeah. It's
not
like
embarrassed by it.
no, she would give us like an online course to do. Like it was a video. It'd be a video, and she would expect us to watch the video, get something out of it, and then she'd give us a test on it. A little.
She wasn't really a teacher, I'd say. She was more of a, you do this, I manage. I oversee.
Sorry, I was rudely on. But she would give us a video to watch online on YouTube and expect us to get something out of it and then take like a small quiz on it. And that's not teaching. Like, why would you? You don't get paid to do that. You get paid to actually teach a class. So this person taught uh like three hardest like probably the three hardest um subjects. She taught uh she taught history, science, and history's pretty good. History's is easy. We didn't have her in eighth grade, so we didn't have her for history in eighth grade. But still, like science and math are like the hardest subjects in my opinion, or at least for our school it is.
Yeah.
Um, so like the whole class was doing terrible, and so oh my god.
Hmm.
Anyway,
That's
so
fine.
there was a parent-teacher conference over a recent test that the class as a whole were complaining that she did not teach the material, and we all failed the test, or pretty much failed it. I think I got like a B on it, luckily. Um, so there was a parent-teacher conference, and we were just doing our typing. Like we had typing classes in like the start of eighth grade, and so we hear like yelling down the hall, but we didn't think anything of it. We didn't know that was a parent-teacher conference. And she comes storming in, like crying, and she grabs her stuff and leaves without saying a word. And we all just like look at each other with eyes wide open. And like later, I think our principal came in and like just sat in there until the rest of the period, and that was
I've
the
even
most
heard this
awkward thing.
part.
That was the most awkward thing ever.
I remember I knew you guys told us that she just ran out. She grabbed her stuff
Yeah.
and ran out, but I didn't know that the principal just sat in there.
Yeah, and like people were talking, like whispering to each other that she got fired, and then Miss Watterson heard it, and
Nice.
she said no, she didn't get fired. I mean, I don't know why y'all were thinking about that. She didn't quit or anything, but she did quit.
That was
She left. She gone.
that was 3 years ago. No, that was
Those
yeah.
that was a year ago.
It
was
was a year ago. That
Yeah,
no,
that
that was
doesn't
2
that
years
is
ago.
not no, it wasn't because that was 8th grade.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
that does not seem like a year ago.
I know. That
Jeez.
seems like so much longer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also, if you have any high school stories or stories from elementary wherever, just leave those in the comments. That's pretty good to talk about, I guess.
Also, please
Read,
questions.
give us questions. We need questions. Yeah. We were also thinking about maybe doing a Discord for the podcast. If this podcast takes off, then we might do it. If not, then probably not watching this right now. So
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure if it does take off, by like 2022, if you're coming back to the first episode and watching us fail miserably,
yes.
hi, how are we doing? We must be doing good if you're watching this, huh?
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
We're a mess right now. This is just great. It's pretty much just us, me and Hunter, just talking
Yeah.
with a little interruption every once in a while. So, you got any
Dog.
more stories about a girl? About old girl? I remember one time she gave us a bonus point and said, "Who's your favorite teacher?" And the whole class, except for like 3 people that wanted to get a bonus point, said our other teacher, Miss Johnson, and it's not actually her name. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, I know.
So she marks all of them wrong. I said I didn't have a favorite, and she still marked that wrong. It was so funny. She's scummy. Could we get in trouble if we like? Do you think we could like get in trouble if like this goes viral and the whole school hears about it? And, like we get people fired and stuff like that. Do you think that could happen? I was thinking about that when Mark Allen was talking about Miss yeah, our first grade teacher.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean everybody knows that.
Yeah.
I don't know if the principal knows that. But
The principal has worked there for like.
Yeah, she's been there since my brothers were there.
Yeah.
So, but she was a teacher.
Well, still.
She was like computer teacher or whatever.
I think someone's echoing. I don't know who it is. I don't know. I'm just talk up. We're gonna see. I don't know. It's probably fine. I have Mark unmuted. We are at 43 minutes.
43 minutes. Okay, that's pretty good. We can talk about something for another 20 minutes or
I think we
longer.
should stop it at 45.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Early
guess
days of this podcast,
Yeah, we'll have a story next week. It'll be a lot more entertaining next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We'll have new people.
What should our
It's
outro
still
be?
gonna be
I say it's something like along the lines of "Okay, boomers, see you next week" or something.
Yeah.
Our intro could be "Hi, boomers, glad to see you again," or something like that. I don't know, something with boomers.
Yeah. Okay, boomers. See you next week. Bye.